Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alina, and in today's tutorial I will show you how to make this gorgeous necklace. It's a St. Petersburg chain. I put it like this so you can see better, but actually this is how it's supposed to stay. So it's I added some drop beads here down only on this side, but you can go all along if you if you want it. The best part about this necklace that it's beginner friendly, so it's super easy to do. Also, it requires so few materials. Actually, you just need the most important thing are the 8 seed beads here in the middle, and then you can embellish with wherever you have in your stash. So I decided to add some 3mm pearls here and 3x4mm crystals, and of course the drop beads, but you can omit it all along if you want to keep it like this. It's a very nice design because it's so versatile, so you can substitute this embellishment beads with anything you have. You can even add 11 beads or crystals or bicons or whatever your heart desires, and I'm super excited to teach you this tutorial. So let's get started. Let's check the materials. You'll need the beading thread, Fireline 6LB or beading thread of your choice. Any color will go. I'm using crystal color this time. And basically the most important thing are the seed beads. So I will use the 8mm Toho bronze color and 11 gold. And then these beads are actually the embellishment ones, so you can use any choice you want. You can substitute. In this case I will be using this 3x4mm round beads. They look like crystals, 3mm pearls, cream color, and I will be using this drill beads. They have a hole from one side to another, and I think they are 6x8 millimeters. Also, you going to need a clasp of your choice. I'm keeping simple with this lobster clasp and the beading needle, of course, to bead. So let's get started by adding 180 centimeter of thread or 60-70 inches, and then I will be using this bead, which will be my stopping bead or a stopper, because you need something to make sure your work is not going to slide down. So make sure you use a bead that's different than the beads you are working with, and also leave a tail about 20 centimeter or 7 inches. So I went through this stopper bead, and then I will go back like this, and I'm going to pull. So my stopper is secure now. So now I can start beading. So now you're going to pick up 6 8 seed beads, 4 5 and 6, and they are out. So I have 6 8 seed beads, and I'm going to pull them down next to my stopper just like this. And now you're going to go back through the 2 beads in the middle. So we have 6, 2 up and 2 down. So I will go back through this 2 in the middle just like this. And when I'm going to pull, we will have these 4 beads, one next to another. What I want to do is to make it super tight, so I will always pull my work down, and this project you want to make sure it's super tight, because otherwise the thread will show a lot. So now we are exiting this 8 here. We have 2 more down. I will pick up a bead of my choice for embellishment, which is a pearl, a 3mm pearl. And after you pick up the pearl, it's looking like this, you'll just go down through these 3 8 beads. Let me show you from close. So not 2, 3, just like this. So basically you ignore the pearl and you go like this. While you're doing it, again pull it super tight, and you can arrange your pearl to sit between these 2 beads. these two columns. Okay, so now we are here on this bead down. We're going to add another bead here to embellish, and in our case it's this 3x4 round bead. So I have the round bead. I will go back through these two beads right here, and I'm going to pull just like this. So it's looking like a herringbone, like a fishing bone. It's looking like this. So now we're going to repeat this process over and over again. So now we're going to pick up again 4 8/0. So I pick up 4 8/0 beads because we have already 2 in order to make 6 like we did in the beginning. So now when I'm going to pull them down, I want you to see you have 2 4 6 beads here. So you ignore the first 2 from up and the first 2 from down. So you always go through the middle one. So I'm going back through these 2 right here. This is the whole thing about the St. Petersburg stitch. And now when I'm going to pull, again I'm making sure I have these 4 beads that are very connected to this. So I don't want them to be like this. Yes, so I'm just pulling them all the time tight. So now I will do the same thing. I will go with my embellishing bead from up, which is a pearl. So I will pick up a pearl and I will do the same thing, going down through 3 8/0 beads, just like this. So basically ignore the pearl, you don't go back through the pearl, you just go through this 3 8/0 and you're going to pull. Again, make sure the pearl is sitting good, you like how it's looking here, like this, and pull tight. Now I need to embellish the down side, so I will pick up a 3x4 bead and go through this two, just like this. And pull again. Now let's repeat again. We're going to pick up 4 8/0s and then I will let them slide, and I will go to the first 2 that I just picked now. You see, 2 4, or the 2 from the middle if you count the 2 from down. And I'm going to pull. Then I will pick up a pearl, go down through the same bead through 3 8/0s toho, just like this. I will go down. Then I will pick up a 3x4 bead. I feel like it's not tense enough, and I will go through these 2 beads. So this is like this. This is the whole process. So now you're going to do this until you have the length you desire. This is going to be on the upper side. If you want, you can keep the whole necklace like this, which is very nice and pretty. And if you don't, you want to make the same one I did, then you'll do depending on your length, which length you want to made some rows, and then I will meet you in a minute to show you how to add the other beads, the drop beads. So see you in a second. Welcome back. So I made some rows here, and now I will show you how you can substitute these beads with the drop beads. So you'll be doing exactly the same thing. So you're going to pick up 4 8/0 toho seed beads, and then you'll go through this 2, just what we did until now, the same process, nothing changed. Make sure your beads are connected good through the thread. Then you will pick up a pearl, because up we have a pearl, and you'll go down 3 8 like this. And now, instead of picking up a 3x4 bead, you're going to pick up one of this drop bead, and I'm just going like this. And then to be able to go up, I will pick up an 11/0 seed bead, and I will go back through the same drop bead and through these two 8/0, just like we did when we add the 3x4 bead. The same process. And now I want you to pull super tight and make sure this drop bead is sitting good here and it's not showing a lot of thread. So this is it. Now we'll pick up the same for 8/0. I love this project because it's very beginner friendly and it's fast. You can make it in one sitting, and I think it's looking interesting, to say the least. Plus you can change the beads and you can customize to your liking, so that's a plus. You can use pretty much any beads you have in your stash. I will pick up a pearl and I will go down through this 3 8 right here. I'm going to pull tight, then I will pick up my drop bead, go like this, then an 11/0, go back through the drop bead and through this 2 8/0 from this side, and I am going to pull super tight, and there you have it. If you feel the thread is showing, you can always arrange it, move it, and in the end it will stay good. I try to use the black fire line, which is good for the beads down, but for the pearls you can still see a little bit of thread, but I don't think that's a problem because you have to look really close. So I will keep doing this, and in my case I added 22 drop beads, so 22 for the desired length I wanted, but of course you add as many as you want. If you're fancying it, I think you can make it the whole necklace like this with the drop beads, depending on your taste, if you like it like this. So let me add one more drop bead and then another 11/0. I will go back through this drop bead and through this 2 8/0. So let's say you added the amount of drop beads you want. In my case, as I told you, they were 22. So now you want to go back through the other side of the necklace. So basically what you're going to do, you're just going to pick up 4 8/0 toho, okay, and then you're going to go through this 2 right here. The first 2 you add it now, there you have it, and then pull, pick up a pearl. I will love to know what kind of beads you used, and of course if you can send a picture or put picture on my Instagram, Instagram account, it will be amazing. I love to see what everybody created. So now instead I was about to pick up a drop bead, but I want to go back through this, so I will just add, let me add it back to the beading mat because I put them aside. I will just pick up a 3x4 bead, very simple, without adding anything, and I will go back through this to 8. That's it. I'm just switching like nothing happened. And then pick up 4 more 8, and then go back through the first 2. Let me show you again. These 2. Okay. Pull tight, pick up a pearl, go down the first 3 beads, pick up another 3 by 4 and go up this 2. And that's it. So you're going to keep doing on this side again the desired length you want, and I will meet you in a minute to show you how easy it is to add the clasp. Now let me show you how easy it is to add the clasp. So we are exiting these 2 8-0 seed beads, so I'm just going to pick up 2 more, and then I will pick up my half of the clasp, the lobster clasp, just like this, and then I will ignore the clasp and go back through all the seed beads I have here. If I want, I can go back through this 3 by 4 bead also. I'm going to pull tight, and then I will wave my way around so I can reinforce the clasp. So that's it. Here you can go parallel to this bead that you just exited. Let's see, like this. So I can go parallel to it and just go back through all these beads again. Pull tight so the thread is not showing, and go back through the clasp again. So we added 2 beads because we had only 2 here, so now we have a total of 4. So on the other side, I will show you in a minute, you will do the same thing. Actually, you will not pick up any bead because you have already 4. As you can see, we have 4. You're just going to remove the stopping bead, and then you're just going to add the other side of the clasp. Let's see. Just pick up, in my case is this jump ring. I'm just going to pick it up, and then I will go back through all the beads again, just like this. And now I have a pearl to go through, and there you have it. And you're going to reinforce, go through the pearl, of course, in this case. Let's see what is the hole, like this. Okay, and then you go back through this bead. I will go to only 2, and I'm going to pull tight, and then I will just go like this. You see, it's showing you exactly the thread where you have to go. Pull and go back through this jump ring again. So there you have it. So I will meet you in a second to show you the final results. So there you have it. That was the project for today. I hope you enjoyed and that it was not super difficult. Please let me know in the comments how you found this tutorial, and I would love to see the beautiful creation you made. So until next time, take care and bye bye.